Så där. Välkomna hit. So welcome. This is in English. I almost forgot. Welcome everybody. We have Göran joining. Very nice. Welcome to everybody. First, I would like to quote someone, and the quote is, "There's nothing to fear but fear itself." And I would like to know which film is it from, and which actor quoted this over and over again. So, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. It's a film. Which film is it, and which actor? A clue is that someone is singing a Beatles song in the movie, and trains play a vital part in the communications thing in this movie. So there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and that could be also a kind of quote for this session. So we're going to start by standing up. Let me see if I can see me here. Yes, I can. So stand up and stretch your arms out. Let your thumbs point up towards the ceiling and roll from side to side. So bend your knees, make it a smooth roll. And now start to make some circles with your arms. So feel your shoulders working here, feel your shoulder blades, excuse me, feel your shoulder blades, and that you have a strong chest. So slow circles, take the other way around as well. And continue. Now roll your thumbs forward. And then roll your thumbs back, so you get a slight lift in your chest. Forward and down, back, as you're rolling from side to side. And now bend your knees and fold forward, rotating your thumbs inwards. And then press away, move up, open your chest, and move down. So do this a few times, up and down, opening up, really solid opening when you're up. And then down. And continue. And while you're doing it, you know that this is no competition and you can rest anytime. We're just here for some fun, to move a little bit. All right, arms still out to the side. And now stretch your arms up, flex your hands, and then bend your knees and move down quite rapidly. And then up. Always protect your lower back by bending your knees. And continue. All right, and then just shake loose a little bit. Swing from side to side. And now, move up on your toes. There you go. So you flex your hands back, opening up your chest, and then you move down, interlace your fingers, and point your palms forward. Still on your toes, moving up. Flex your hands back, lift your chest, keep your shoulders down, interlace your fingers, and keep on doing this for a while I watch you guys keeping on. So still on your toes, move up and down, opening up your chest. Great work. All right, then again, just shake loose. And see if you can get into a really sloppy mode here. Always rolling a little bit. I have some music in the background. It's a playlist from Daniel Bertilsson, my dear friend and the icon of the underground club scene in Stockholm. So you can find him on SoundCloud, Daniel Bertilsson. I would highly recommend it. All right, so we're going to do some new moves here. I see in the monitor here that my arms are not clearly visible, but I will try to roll it anyway. So you put your hands together in front of your hips like this. Press your hands together a little bit. Bend your knees and then move up with your arms. There you go. High up. And then you bend forward. There you go. Strong seat muscles. Put your palms together in front of your chest. And take a swim forward. Really activate your seat muscles here. One more swim. And now arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms together. Really solid. Move down in direction of your right knee with your right shoulder. There you go. And at the same time, rotate your chest up left. Go to the middle. And now search for your left knee with your left shoulder at the same time, rotating your chest up to the right. Go to the middle. Lift your arms up slightly and move again. Right shoulder towards your right knee. Move up to the middle. Search for your left knee with your left shoulder at the same time, rotating your chest upright. Fantastic. And now press away up. Lift your arms up. Really not clearly visible. Okay, we have to adjust that just a tiny bit. Moving back the camera so you can see more of my arms. That's better. Okay, so arms stretch up. And now again, fold forward. There you go, down in direction of the floor. And I move my hands to my right. I will not mirror you in this class because it just confuses things when we're doing it the way we do, moving around. So, you have your hands on each side of your right foot. And you bend your left leg and try to more or less stretch out your right leg. So you move here in position, try to stretch your back at the same time. And now you can see it more clearly. There you go. And I keep my right hand on the floor, rotating my left arm, I'm rotating my chest up. Putting down my left hand, rotating my right arm up. Always keep a slight movement in position. Now put down your right hand, move to the middle, move to your left leg. So bend your right knee, bend your right leg, hands on each side of your foot. Just move a little bit, feel the resistance. Keep your left hand on the floor, rotate your right arm up, press away a little bit. Put down your right arm and rotate your chest up to the left. Put your hand down, move to the middle and hang loose. So just hang loose. Heavy in direction of the floor, always bent knees. This is no hamstrings competition, so just hang loose here. Okay, while you're down, cross your arms and move slowly up. Put each hand on one knee. So your arms are crossed. Yes, there we go. And in this position, we're going to do the cat and cow. So sit down a little bit, hollow back, lift your chest, and then curve your back up, shoot up, move down, sitting down a tiny bit, and move from position to position. When you move to hollow position, which is called cow, you basically relax your belly, but you lift your chest. So continue. A new variation of cat and cow. All right. Now hang loose one more time, direction of the floor. Really let your head hang really loose. Swing your head from side to side a little bit. If you're really relaxed here and really bend your knees thoroughly, then you can feel a stretch in your lower back. That's quite enjoyable. And welcome to Christer, Thomas, Ted, Therese also. Welcome, folks. And now slowly roll up, pressing away. And you come up, stretch your arms, cross your arms, and put one hand on each side, on each shoulder. Just feel the position, hug yourself. From my living room to your living room, a big hug. Now stretch one arm forward. In this case, the left one. And now rotate right. Move to the middle, grab hold of your shoulder, stretch your right arm forward, and rotate left. And move from side to side, stretch out your arm. And at the same time, of course, bending your knees a little bit. You can always stay in position and go in and out, feel your resistance. There you go. Fantastic. Now move to the top side of your mat. Stretch your arms up. Bend your knees. Fold forward. It's as if someone is pulling your seat back. Move down in direction of the floor. Let your head hang loose. Move up to coffee table pose. Strong seat, hollow back, and lift your chest a little bit. In this position with the horizontal back, move up and down with your elbows. So your elbows strive for the ceiling and continue. We also welcome Branka. So welcome, ladies and germs. And there's a lot of buttons and technology here, but we just hope everything is going to work. So now put your hands to the floor and move to plank. Tuck in your tailbone in plank, horizontal back, shoot up between your shoulder blades, roll on your toes to avoid a static posture. And from plank, you move to down dog. Bend your knees to create space. Straight line from your hands up to your seat. Feel the power of your back here. So now I bend my right leg slightly and gaze in under my left arm. And I bend my left knee, gaze in under my right, and I move a little bit from position to position here. And you don't have to reach the floor with your heel. And continue. And we say welcome to Peder. Hello, Peder, how are you? So you bend one leg. How's your foot? So we can bend one leg, gaze under the other arm. And we move to plank. We move again to down dog, move down on our knees and stretch out in a child's pose, thighs wide apart, swing from side to side. Move again to down dog. You can continue this swing, bending one leg, gazing under the arm on the other side. You can also move forward when you're changing position. But always move back to where you have a straight line from your hands to your seat. Again, move to plank, roll on your toes. Again, move to down dog. And continue. Again, move down on your knees, stretch out in child's pose. Move up on your fingertips, press them down slightly, and roll from side to side. It's not a passive position. You slide your belly up on your thigh on one side, then the other, and the belly is really heavy. Again, down dog. And again, from side to side, if you want to do it like a wave form. Move forward to plank, roll on your toes. Move back to down dog. Again, move down on your knees, separate your thighs, your knees, and we're back in child's pose. Good job. All right, now sit up with your heels towards your seat. Arms in a circle, cross your wrists, put your palms together, and wiggle from side to side, massaging your seat. Put your palms together in front of your chest. Lift your chest, inhale, and when you exhale, you press away as if you're holding something or someone away from you. So really press away, keeping your shoulders down, feeling activity all the way out to the top of your fingers. Arms in a circle, palms together, and press away. And keep your position, solid position. You're keeping them away, or you're keeping it away. Again, arms in a circle. Put your palms together and press away. Exhaling. And keep it. Now swing a little bit from side to side in this position. And still for a while, make circles with your hands, with your wrists as the center. So there's no rush. All right, now put your hands to the floor and move to squatting position. So really heavy in direction of the floor. See if you can put your arms in between your legs. And just roll a little bit from side to side. We're going to do an old favorite. It's called chopping wood. So interlace your fingers, press your palms together. Lift your arms as high as you can, at the same time lifting your seat maybe 1 or 2 centimeters from the floor. And then while exhaling, you chop that piece of wood and lowering your butt towards the floor. And then up. Inhale. Press your palms together really tight. And chop. And continue. Chopping wood for your sauna. Just keep on doing it. So lift up. And move down. And continue. So every time when you lift your arms, you also lift your seat a couple of centimeters. And then imagine that you chop this piece of wood in slow motion. Keep on doing it. Great work. Now roll forward, stand on all fours. Shoulders above your wrists. Knees hip wide apart. Hips above your knees. And start by just wiggling your hips from side to side. Move into circular mode. So start slowly here. So be tender to your body. So as you can see, I move back in direction of my heels and I rotate my chest down. So I'm almost having my chest parallel to the wall when I'm down. And keep it, just doing it. You can close your eyes here so you feel your body better. Great, before moving to the other side, I stretch my right leg back. So have a flexed foot 90 degrees and make it really solid so you feel all your muscles from your right shoulder to your right heel. And listen up, I rotate my right foot out so the toes point out to the side, to the right. I keep both of my arms straight. When I move my right knee in direction of my armpit and then stretch out the leg again, toes pointing down towards the floor, rotating my leg, my foot moving up towards my armpit. And every time when you stretch out your leg, really feel that you have maximum activity in your muscles all the way down. And keep on doing it. Yes. And next time you have your right leg stretched, move it out to the side about as much 90 degrees as you can. There you go. And move your left hand a little bit closer to your body, stretching up your right arm. Roll in position, move in position. Now you move down with your hand and just barely touch the floor with your fingertips before moving up again. Roll. Always roll, move. And then moving down again. Again, back to all fours. Begin by wiggling your hips. And now do the circular movement the other way around. And see if you can find your tight spots here. Loosen up. And continue. We have 2 things on the agenda today. It's to become a little bit softer, more tender in the body, but also stronger. So keep on doing these precious circles and try to include your whole body. Relax neck. All right, enough of circles. Stretch your left leg back, toes pointing towards the floor. Rotate your left foot out to the side and move your left knee in direction of your left armpit. Rotate, move forward, stretch out, and try to really feel your muscles here in your whole body. And continue. So toes pointing down when you stretch out your leg, toes pointing out to the side when you move your knee towards your armpit. And next time your left leg is stretched, move it out to the side, as much 90 degrees as you can, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Move your right hand back a little bit, stretch up your left arm, and really open up. And move down, and move up. And we do it the final time. Great. Put your hands back to the floor. Tuck your toes in, down dog. Wiggle, work in the position. No rigid postures. Move to plank. Roll on your toes. Back to down dog. Move down on your knees. Child's pose. Roll from side to side. Again, tuck your toes in. Down dog. Move forward to plank. Back to down dog. Move down on your knees. Child's pose. Always wiggle from side to side in child's pose. And one more time, tuck your toes in, down dog. Feel the power of your shoulder blades here. And see if you can knee down towards the floor, which means reducing this distance between your knees and the floor, keeping the straight line from your hands to your seat, feeling the power of your biceps. Move forward to plank. And stay in plank just a tiny bit. And see if you can lift your hand 1 centimeter from the floor. 3 supporting limbs. Put your left hand down, lift your right hand 1 centimeter from the floor. Put your right hand down, back in plank, roll on your toes, and back to down dog. Now again, move down on your knees. And I want you to put out your right foot. There you go. So your right foot is on the right side of your hands. And you adapt the distance between your right heel and your left knee. And we are slowly opening up the hips here. So work in circles. And also see if you can stretch your arms out. Maybe find a middle ground between your foot and your knee. And try to feel where you activate your muscles. Amazing. Fantastic. Now, I want you to align your right foot with your left knee and your left hand. Here we go. So right foot, left knee, left hand. And stretch your arm over your head, lifting up your hips a little bit. And again, move back to all fours. Wiggle your hips from side to side. Put your foot forward on the left side of your hands and start to roll. Make circles. So you can do anything you want. You can also include your shoulders here and move back a little bit, lifting your foot. So Christer, maybe it's time for some 80s rock soon. We always try to satisfy our customers. But if Christer were to choose the music, we would only have the Swedish band Imperiet, the Empire. So we have to be a little strict about that. All right, now it's time to align your left foot with your right knee and your right hand. So there is a straight line here, and you take your left arm over your head, feeling the stretch in your arm, on your biceps, armpit, everywhere. And move back to all fours. Wiggle your hips. Tuck your toes in and roll up and see if you can sit in this position. So what we're aiming for here is to have horizontal thighs, and it is difficult, I know. You can see my legs are shaking, and that's just the way it should be. Now, can we slowly move forward with the knees in direction of the mat and still have a horizontal erect spine? So slowly move down. Oof. It's always difficult in the end. There I go down. And now comes the even harder part, is to move up and stabilize the position where we were. Oof. Didn't work quite good this time. But the main thing is to try. When we try, we get the same exercise. I try one more time, moving forward slowly. Let's see if I can reach the knees. Still having an erect spine. All right, time for the moment of truth. See if we can move up and stabilize the position. That was better. And now, move back. See if you can make contact with your whole feet and the floor, stretching your arms forward for balance. Moving up, moving down, and working like a locomotion. Up and down. Keep on doing it. And just improvise. If you feel that you can't do one thing, just improvise. And keep on doing it. Good work. Next time you have your knees down, put your hands to the floor and move to down dog. Again, wiggle a little bit. Move your hips. Suck in your belly towards your spine. Feel the power of your back. And continue. Just stand there for a while. It's an excellent position if you want to stretch out. And just stand in down dog for a while. So we tried it in plank. Now we're going to try it in down dog. So see if you can lift your right hand and still be in about practically the same position. A solid down dog with your hand 1 centimeter from the floor or 2. And we try the other side. Lift the left hand. Putting down the left hand. And we move back to this mode where we bend one leg and gaze in under the arm on the other side. So roll from side to side. All right, so now lift your right leg up. Straight line from your right hand to your right heel. Take the opportunity to have some stretch, get some stretch on your left calf. But do not press down your left heel. Just, move a little bit in and out of your resistance. Flex foot 90 degrees, and you have the same powerful leg as you had when you were standing on all fours, stretching your leg back. Move slowly forward. Make space by pressing up your thigh towards your chest. Curve your back, and ultimately put down your right foot as close to your right hand as possible. If you do not reach your right hand, don't move your hands back. Lift your leg in place, align your toes with your fingertips, and we are now in a low lunge. So heavy hips, roll a little bit from side to side. So swing your hips. Now left foot towards your left hand. And we come to the weightlifting pose. And everybody who's been doing lifting weights know that this bar is heavy, 250 kilos. So you put the bar up on your shoulders, active thighs, they burn, right? And they should burn. And press away all the way up. Maybe when you come up, a slight back bend. And again, bend your knees. Push the seat back and move down in direction of the floor, hang loose. Again, move to coffee table pose. One we did before, so horizontal back, hollow back, active seat, move up and down with your elbows. And note here that you rotate your chest and bending the leg that you have to bend. All right, hands to the floor, move to plank. And we're going to have a real challenge today. It's my own contribution to yoga postures. So this is a side plank, and we're going to make it a little bit thorough. So first move to the side, like this. And I rely on my upper leg. And then to create space, I move forward, take my arm over my body, grab hold of the top of my foot belonging to the lower leg. And then I stretch out, open my chest, pressing the heel against my chest, against my seat, excuse me. There you go. And you move out of position. I'm going to show it the other side so you can see how I do it. So I move to the side plank, rely on my upper leg, bend slightly forward to create space, to grab hold of the top of my foot belonging to the lower leg. In position, open up your chest, move your shoulders, shoulder blades towards one another, and press away. Great. Back to plank and back to down dog. Wheel your hips from side to side. Move to plank, and you know that you can do different kinds of side planks if you find this one too demanding. But we're going to try my side plank just one more time. So rely on your upper leg. You can have contact with your whole sole and the mat. Bend forward, grab hold of your foot, and open up. So it's important here that you really work your shoulder blades. Fantastic. And then last time, the other side. Move into position, grab hold of your foot, and open up your shoulder blades. And while you stand in position for 14 minutes, I will take some rest. Just joking. All right, back to plank. From plank to down dog. From down dog, down on your knees. And we're going to take some rest in one of my favorites. It's a closed child's pose. You have your thighs together, your arms along your side, palms facing the ceiling, and put your forehead on the floor. Maybe a slight roll from side to side, but mainly focus on the weightlessness of your back here. And while you rest, I can say that after the class I will be at my computer if you have questions. And we're going to finish off today with a rest with some poetry. A mix from the abominable Kurt Lundberg, of course. He has several mixes on yoga radio sessions on Spotify. I think there are 3 there now. Really excellent mixes for yoga. Okay, just lay there and rest for a while. I I think it's disco yoga today. Why not? All right, sit up, and I'm going to challenge you again. And this position goes like this. So what you do is I put my heel just in between my buttocks. Solid. And you put one leg over the other and see if you can get some balance here. It's really difficult. 5-6 seconds in this position. Slight movements. You can also try to stretch your leg out and press the thighs against one another and see if you can gain some stability here. It's slight adjustments. And as always, main thing is not to move into a perfect yogic position. The main thing is to try and have fun. So maybe it's easier on the other side today. Heel right in between your buttocks. You can gaze on something. So it's maximum activity in your whole body. And continue. All right, great. Now we sit down. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the prize is for the person who is fastest in delivering the right answer to the question I posed in the beginning of the class. And that was, which actor said the quote, "The only thing to fear is fear itself," and in which film? So the first one who can deliver a correct answer will get a Yoga DJ Sessions t-shirt with the text, "Base is mantra." So, legs crossed, roll from side to side. See if you can include your shoulders here. See if you can include your arms. When you move to the side, see if you lift your armpit. So loosen up your shoulders. Good. Fantastic. Stretch your arms up, like holding a globe, rotating from side to side. Now fold forward, make contact with the floor, and continue to wiggle from side to side. Often you can feel a stretch in the side, in the sides of your lower back, what we in Sweden call the fillets. You can tiptoe to one side and continue. Heavy belly. Move to the other side. So search for your tight spots. Fantastic. Now we move down to the floor. And I'm going to do something I didn't do for a while. So see if you can move down and put your knee to the floor. Maybe have a cushion in between your knee and the mat. And then put your knee on the heel. And find balance. Oh my God. I was much younger when I did this. There you go. Oh. Just try it. And it's probably easier on the other side. So move down on your forearm. Place your knee on your heel. and try to stabilize the position. Maybe tighten your knuckles here. Wow, the whole body's shaking. Move down to the middle. I'm going to try something a little bit on the same level here. So lay down with your belly towards the mat, your arms along your side, and your chin on the floor. Now lift your right leg up. See if you can place your left heel on your right knee. And of course the hips are lifting here. And remember, only do it if it feels right for you, if it's good for your body. Oh, move out. Move to the other side. Arms along your side, palms facing the ceiling. This time, right heel on your left knee. Always flex your foot. And move out the position. Put your palms on the floor, tuck your toes in, and unfold yourself in down dog. I think you should try to see, moving into down dog, it's as if it's unfolding your body. Great. Now walk with your hands towards your feet. Hang really loose. There you go. And this time roll up slowly. When you're halfway, lift your pelvic floor, arms in a circle, maybe a slight back bend. And we're back up. Again, move from side to side. And continue. And if I haven't done it, I say welcome to Anneli as well. And see if you can move into a position where you're so relaxed that you it's almost impossible to stand up. You just hang on one side, hang on the other side. Fantastic. All right, so now grab hold of your shin bone. Press your thigh against your chest, but do not lean back. Press it really solidly here. And when I remove my hands, the thigh is in exactly the same place. Now, there you go. You keep it this way. Yes, keep it that way. Using your abdomen muscles. Now slowly unfold your leg, flexed foot. And the only thing moving here is your leg when you're lifting it up. Without leaning back, it's as if the leg is shooting out from your hips. Keep on doing it. And lift it up a little bit more. And now move forward, move into warrior three. I usually have my arms along my side and I flex my foot, I activate my biceps, and I try to obtain a horizontal back here. Activating, tightening my muscles for a solid position. Good. You can have your arms any way you like. Move up, shake loose. Now it's time for the other side. So, grab hold of your shin bone, press your thigh against your chest, keeping your shoulders down, but shoulder blades strong. When you release your hands, try to keep the thigh in exactly the same position. Extend your leg, lift it up as much as you can. And lift it a little bit higher, a little bit higher. And now move forward into warrior three. Your supporting leg can of course be bent. And I have my arms on the side, but that's might not be your cup of tea. So stand in position. And continue. And erect your body, and we're back to standing and just bouncing a little bit. Now sit down slightly, lift your pelvic floor. So we're not pressing the seat back, we're lifting the pelvic floor slightly. Cross your arms in front of your hips. Always move. And now make a big circle with your arms. And continue to make those circles, spread your fingers. Move from side to side, maybe lifting one heel when you're on one side, maybe lifting the other heel. Maybe opening up to the side. So improvise, do your most beautiful moves, and take the opportunity to do silly moves as well. All right, stretch your legs out, make an X, and we sit down again. Stretch your arms out. See if you can once again include your shoulders. Fantastic. Shake loose, cross your legs, lift your arms. That's better. And see if you can sit down without touching the floor. See if you can recruit strength anywhere. Oh, wow. Down on the floor, continue. Move down on your back. And to release tension in your lower back after this class, see if you can rotate your calves, your shin bones. It's not about, I will show you this way. It's not about rolling, it's about tilting, and you get the slight activity in the muscles in your hips. It's delightful. You can also grab hold of your knees and make some circles at the same time rolling from side to side. Great. And we move back again. So we have the legs 90 degrees, and I press down my lower back, and it's a good way to protect your lower back when you do abdomen training. So I stretch my arms up, I lift my seat, and I lift my chest, and then I gaze towards the ceiling to avoid lifting with my neck, and I lift a little bit more with my seat and my chest, and I get a really crunchy feeling here in my belly. And move back to 90 degrees, stretch your arms up. Again, press your lower back down, lift your chest, lift your seat, gaze towards the ceiling, and lift a little bit more. And a little bit more, you can do it. And we move back, stretch our arms up, third time, why not? You lift your chest, you lift your seat, gaze towards the ceiling, lift a little bit more, and you stay there. And we move back. This time, put your feet so that they are on the long side of the mat. I will show you this way. I move my mat a little bit. This is called windshield wipers. So as you can see, I put down my feet. I hope you see my feet here. And then I move my knee in direction of my foot, and I can hold back a little bit with the other leg to create a little bit of tension here. So I decide myself, and we have a drizzle just like we had today. So windshield wipers from side to side, a great way of relieving tension in your hips. Amazing. We have one more thing to do to address the abdomen, and it's one of my favorites. I got it from my colleague Niklas. If you think my classes are tough, you should go to one of his. But he's a great guy. He's also kombucha brewer, Kvarterets Kombucha, that's his brand. You should try it. So, again, legs 90 degrees, stretch your arms up. And this area here is the forbidden cube. So you must not move your legs in direction of your head. You must not move your arms in direction of your knees. But other than that, you can move anything. So this is called floating in space. You press your lower back down and you begin to float. So you can move anywhere as long as you do not enter the forbidden zone. This is the forbidden cube. Pressing down your lower back. Stretch your arms up, stretch your legs up, shake loose. Now grab hold of your toes, move your heels back towards your head so you get space to grab hold of the big toe, whatever it's called. And now roll from side to side. And you can have you can press down your thighs in the direction of the floor slightly. Move from side to side or stretch one leg out. Do whatever feels good for you. It's, as you know, it's called happy baby. Roll from side to side. So Daniela from Prague is in the class now. I'm really delighted. I'm glad you joined, Daniela. And now it's time to lay down on the floor. And this is the way it goes. You lay down on the floor, and then I will play some poetry for you to end off the class. So you lay down with your legs a little bit apart, palms facing the ceiling by putting out your arms a little bit more to the side. You can start by just rolling your head a little bit from side to side. And during this relaxation, I want you to only be aware of your breathing. Don't change your breathing. Just be aware of your breathing and get into this poem that will be broadcasted. And I will, after the poetry and your shavasana, I will still be by the computer, and I will answer any questions that you can write just by the side of the class. So just lay down and take it easy. Close your eyes, and I will put on some music for you.
To be an artist, actually, to be a human being in these times, it's all difficult. You have to go through life, hopefully, trying to stay healthy, being as happy as you can, and pursuing, doing what you want. What you want is to have children. If what you want is to be a baker, if what you want is to live out in the woods or try to save the environment, or maybe what you want is to write scripts for detective shows. It doesn't really matter. What matters is to know what you want, pursue it, and understand that it's going to be hard because life is really difficult. You're going to lose people you love. You're going to suffer heartbreak. Sometimes you'll be sick. Sometimes you'll have a really bad toothache. Sometimes you'll be hungry. But on the other end, you'll have the most beautiful experiences. Sometimes just the sky. Sometimes, a piece of work that you do that feels so wonderful, or you find somebody to love, or your children, and there's beautiful things in life. So when you're suffering, just, it's part of the package. You look at it, we're born, and we also have to die. We know that. So it makes sense that we're going to be really happy, and things are going to be really fucked up too. Just ride with it. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's never going to be perfect. It's going to have perfect moments and then rough spots, but it's all worth it. Believe me, I think.